Hello and welcome to the Yeg Show. My name is Adedayo. October 1st marks Nigeria's 60th independence anniversary, and I'm pleased to introduce our guest tonight. He is the Assistant Secretary General of the Nigerian Canadian Association of Edmonton. He's Prince Adedayo Ojeleye. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Tudo. It's my pleasure to be here, and it's a great honor to be considered worthy to be at Yeg Show. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm just really curious. Congrats on our independence anniversary tonight. As a people, what are we celebrating about Nigeria today?
Yeah, it's really a great question. What are we celebrating? But again, we'll be grateful to God that we are celebrating the independence, the 60th independence of Nigeria as a great country. Yeah, if we look at it, have we achieved as a country? Yes, we have achieved. Do we have issues? Yes, we do. Do we have people who are not happy with things? Yes, we do. Are the resources going the way they should be shared? Not really, but are there room for improvement? Yes. So they look at Nigeria, more than 250 ethnic group, languages, and tribe with different resources, with different professions, different individuals. Now again, we are still together. Today marks the 60th anniversary of this great country, and we are still together despite all cries, all woods, all malignment, and other things like that. So there's a unique thing that we have to celebrate together as a country. That that sense of belongingness, that sense of community, that sense of love. There's something that unites Nigeria, no matter how. Because I've seen people trying to call for decision and that things. I don't know how we want to do that. There is a common factor that unites us, that social life. So I think we have every reason to give thanks to God as a country and also to celebrate ourselves. We have done well, but yes, there's room for improvement, which we hope will always do that by yearning and clamoring for change, proper change, not political change, in order for us to get the dividend of democracy. That is what people are yearning for. They want dividend of democracy. And I know that just a matter of time will not, because our democracy is still growing. So with time, we'll get there. We shouldn't relent. Prayer goes, yes, we want to pray, but apart from prayer, action, we should swing into action by making things work. It's not just sit down, folding our hands and keep praying. I know
Okay,
we have every reason to celebrate. Thank you.
awesome. So as a community in Edmonton, what should Nigerians be celebrating about the 60th anniversary?
Hmm. That's a great question. Now we are coming home to Edmonton. Yeah, as a community and as the Assistant Secretary General of Nigerian Canadian Association of Edmonton, we have everything to celebrate because we are coming back, coming out as a strong and better association with unifying factor that is bringing everybody together. Now we have the various tribes also here, various association that we have had meetings together for us to come together, unite ourselves because we are in a different land apart from our land of origin. We want to thrive. We want to succeed. But how do we do it? We cannot do it in apathy. We cannot do it in isolation. Coming together, it's what we've been yearning for, and we are working towards that. And people are seeing the need for us to come together to work together. And that is why the city itself is supporting us. Last year, we were able to celebrate the 59th independence, which the city supported us, and the city declared October 1st our Independence Day as Nigerians. So today also, the mayor, ably represented by the Ward 3 councillor, was able to represent he was able to attend the declaration at the Sir Wilson Churchill Square today. So we had some Nigerians who were there, regardless of tribe. We were all there. It was really chilly, but we had to do it because of the love of our country. So that's a unifying factor. That is why we went there, because we want to celebrate that culture, that heritage, that love that binds us together from home till where we are today.
Right. So you were at this flag hoisting event, and the mayor of Edmonton was ably represented. How did that event go generally? You mentioned it was cold and freezing, but many Nigerians turned up. What sort of event was this?
Yeah, we did a declaration. We have decided to be celebrating ourselves here in Edmonton, and we know other provinces too, other cities too in Canada do that. So that is why we deemed it fit that we need to celebrate ourselves, because if we don't celebrate ourselves, nobody will celebrate us. And that was why we had to do it in the right way by inviting the mayor. The mayor could not make it because of official assignment, so he was able to send his one of his allies, one of the councillors, the Ward 3 councillor. So Nigerians too were there. So because of what who we are and what we stand for, Edmonton is a diverse city. So that is why he was there. And people left their work, people used their break time, some people did not go to work. They came around to celebrate that hosting, that recognition of Nigerian independence. The same way it was going in Ottawa also, because I was able to log on through through the webinar. So we had a celebration too there online. So we deemed it fit here in Edmonton to do that, and I was happy to see fellow Nigerians and my fellow board members too there.
Nigeria is a diverse melting pot. We have people, Ibibios, Kanuris, Yorubas, Hausas, 250 tribes you mentioned earlier. Now, I'm just wondering, as a community here in Edmonton, how are you able to rope in such a divisive people?
Thank you for that question. You know, before people like someone like me came on board with my family, we had one or two tribal association, and to be honest, today we have more tribal association, and these associations are thriving. They are doing well. So that is what we, as the mother, as the mother body, Nigerian Canadian Association of Edmonton, is relying on. We want to lean on that shoulder of the various ethnic associations, various tribal group, for us to be able to come together, because again, the people want to associate with their own tribe, like the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Itsekiri, the Urobos, the Eshan, the Edos, the Inkweres, and the Efik. So you see, they go for their local meetings. So that is what we want to use in order for us to come together, and we want those associations, those tribal groups to grow. When they grow, we as a mother body we grow effectively also. So far it's going on well for us to come together and to thrive as a nation here in Edmonton.
Your organization was formed in 1985, sir. And I'm just wondering how effective is your work in helping new immigrants settle in Edmonton?
Thank you very much. Yeah, the organization was formed in 1985. Someone like me, I came on board. I came to Canada in 2015. So that tells you that yes, Many waters had rolled. Many people had participated in the organization. Yeah, helping Canadians, helping Nigerians settle here in Edmonton in a strange land. It's one of our core priority, and that we do by by giving them information on what we help them to settle in well. Because on this land, information is what we need to thrive. And if you don't have information, honestly speaking, you'll be lost and you will led astray. So that we have been working on and also doing in order for our people to have a land softening, a soft landing rather. Take example, when I came around, when I landed, I was able to connect with the Nigerian Canadian Association, with the past president, in person of Mr. Joseph Adedayo. So through him, I was able to know more about Nigerian Association, yeah, about the Nigerian community. So from there, I got to meet various Nigerians outside my Caucasian friends and my Indian friends, my Chinese friends, my Filipino friends, like that. So I still hold my fellow Nigerians dear, and that is what we too we want to give back to those coming on board, for them not to be led astray. We have professionals here, and we have various professional body that 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 are running. You know, Nigerians, we are hardworking, we read a lot, and we are professionals in our own calling. So that we want people to connect with their various professions. That we need to do more as an association, connecting with professional bodies in order for our people to get the right information in terms of accreditation. Because I know, like those who want to join, maybe the law, the CPA, and others like that, they need information. They need a body on ground for them to know what and how to go with their accreditation. That we need to do more as an association to help our people. But so far, so good. We are trying our best. We are doing what is necessary to give more, to give more to our people, to help them in settling down well and settling down fine on this land, Edmonton, Alberta, and in Canada as a whole.
Um, what does your organization do? Thank you for that response, sir. What does your organization do to combat the negative stereotypes Nigeria as a body itself has? Perhaps Nigerians in Edmonton don't face such negative backlash, and I can understand that. But do you have any policy to deal with the negative stereotypes some Nigerians experience because of nefarious activities of other Nigerians?
Thank you for that. That's really a great question. We as an association, we we have heard things, we have seen things, but again, we we creating awareness and conscientizing our people for them to imbibe the good attitude. Take example, even twins born of the same parents at times will not have the same attitude. So, but again, when we see such bad attitude springing up and we hear about it, we try to kill it by mediating, by giving our people the right orientation, making them understand that yes, yeah, someone's experience should not be used as a yardstick to misbehave or either to behave rightly or wrongly. But again, the right thing is what is key. So we try to create awareness, talk to our people, conscientize them, and through various means, through various platforms, in person, in through social media, because again, that negative part is what we want to kill. Nigerians, we are loving people, we are hardworking people, so we want to thrive together. We want people to believe that, and to have that sense of responsibility, that sense of community, so that the larger world will see us as one. regardless of our differences. Yes, we had differences. Surely we surely have differences also. But again, where we don't have differences, that means we have not been able to tell ourselves the bitter truth. It's when we tell ourselves the bitter truth that yes, we know, yes, we have been able to hit the nail on the head. Some will be agreed, but it is for us as an association to make everybody understand what and why we did those things, and for them to be able to come into that fold again. It's like when someone is when you scold a child with your right hand, you use your left hand to bring that child into your to bring the child back again. So that's what we are doing, and by so doing, we have a constituted bylaw that we are using, that we are following, and that has really helped us effectively. And if there's need for us to do any review, to do other things for us to improve on it, we are open, we can do that, but we are working in line with the bylaws that we have as at date. So Nigeria, I encourage my fellow Nigerians here in Edmonton, in Alberta, no matter what the issue is, let's have that sense of community. Let's have a new perspective, a new orientation. This is Canada, this is Alberta, this is Edmonton, it's our home. We have to live together for us to thrive. We have to have sense of community, sense of respect and love for one another.
That was an incredible answer, Prince. Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
just wondering, how proud is the community of Nigerians in general? And in particular, I'm thinking about the Minister of Justice, Minister Casey Madu. Would you know what the thoughts of your community are about his impressive accomplishments?
Yeah, I thank you for that. That's a great question. We are really we are glad and we are fortunate that posterity has really smiled on us as Nigerians and as Edmontonians, and also as the black race, and even to Minister Casey Madu himself. You see, it's not easy for you to break into some fold, but again, with sincerity, with trust, with respect, with resilience, with doggedness, you can get there. I've had opportunity of talking with the minister even before elections, during election, and after election, and even while he was minister of municipal and now a justice minister. He's a friend and a fellow party member also. So you see, we are glad as Nigerians. We are really grateful to the premier of of Alberta, Right Honorable Jason Kenney, to have considered our own son, our own brother, worthy to hold that elated position in Alberta. Trust me, the community is really happy. We are proud, and so far, the minister himself has showed sense of responsibility and sense of community in bringing us together, in uniting us, and involving himself in talk, just to encourage people that yes, we can do it. If he could get there, others too could get there. So we just have to be involved in the community. We have to be involved in politics. We have to be involved in 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 having that sense of that courage that yes, we can thrive, we can make it. Yeah, we are minority, but that is not an excuse for us not to thrive, not to succeed. Yeah. So we are proud that the minister, our own son, our own brother, is there, and we know more of us will get into positions of into political positions. Aside that, we have others who are doing well also professionally, who are doing well on this land professionally, and everybody is working hard, working hand in hand also to ensure that whatever we can do as an association, as a community, for our brother to succeed, we'll do it. We'll do it. And I know himself as Minister of Justice and the keeper of the seal of the province of Alberta is open to suggestions, to criticisms, if need be, like that. Because when you criticize somebody, it tells the person to look at areas of improvement. So we are glad and we are grateful to the premier and to the party itself.
Thank you, sir, for that very thoughtful answer. I'm just wondering, the president of your organization is Igbo, Minister Madu is Igbo. I'm just wondering, is there a sense that Igbos are doing generally better than Yorubas or Kanuris or Ibibios or the other 249 tribes in this city? Is there a sense that the Igbos have taken over generally? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Point of correction before I go further. The president of Nigerian Canadian Association is from Cross River. She's not an Igbo woman.
All right.
Mrs. Aniema Coco Joseph. So she's not an Igbo woman. So
okay.
Mr.
Cross River is Igbo, no?
Pardon me?
Cross River is not Igbo, no?
It's not Igbo. She's Ibibio from the south. Minister Casey is from the southeast of Nigerian, right? Okay. But again, what we have done, the Secretary General, in person of Chokwe, is from the southwest, right? What happened is those of us on board now, we came in through volunteerism, and volunteerism is based on your availability. It's when you make yourself available that you'll be you'll be used or be useful to an association. So those of us there now, we made ourselves available. We have Igbos too on board. We have a South on board. We have Southwest on board. We have South. Yeah. So the board is a diverse board. It's not a sectional board or a tribal board that we have now. Though we are preparing for election, we ought to have done our election, but because of the pandemic, the COVID-19, so we couldn't do anything at all. We had to put it on hold. The electoral committee has been really up to date. So we've been working hand in hand. Now that everything is going down, the economy is picking up. So we are communicating and discussing with the electoral committee for them to be able to resume work. So let's see how we can do the election, because trust me, some of our board members are really tired. They are really tired. This is a sacrificial work. So they are tired. They have committed their time, their energy. They have deprived their family of some time and of some things. So they want to work behind the scene, not at the forefront again. They want other fresh blood to come in. So, and again, the board is diverse, and the election itself is open to everybody. And again, we are using the bylaw. We are using the bylaw based on membership, and it's not just anybody from anywhere that will just jump in and just come. We want a board that will be responsible, a board that will take us to the next level, a board that will not jeopardize our interests, a board that will not sell us out, a board that will be respectful of all other ethnic association, of all other tribes, in order for us to foster unity, to bring everybody together.
Prince, I was just wondering, will posterity smile on our children in terms of legacy, in terms of the legacy of your community? Do you suppose that we are doing a fair enough job of passing what the essence of being a Nigerian, of being Nigerian to the next incoming generation?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we need to do more as Nigerians. We need to help our kids to understand that yes, there's a country called Nigeria. What I've noticed again personally is at times with some people, because they are in a foreign land, they tend to forget their origin. We shouldn't be at all. At all. Home is a resting place. No matter how sweet no matter how sweet the journey is. So posterity will smile on our kids if we wake up to that responsibility to show them that yes, we have a culture, we have heritage, we have where we are coming from. I am proud to beat my chest as a proud Nigerian Canadian. Nigerian first, right? As my origin. So I encourage us as either permanent resident, either citizens, or whatever means you use in getting here, or any other abroad, any environment aside Nigeria. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are. My kids, I teach them Yoruba. I'm a Yoruba man. I teach them Yoruba. They were trying before, later on it dropped. But when I noticed it dropped, I called myself back because I don't want to take them back home and my kids are stretching their hands to elders rather than prostrating or showing sign of respect as a Yoruba kids, right? So the same way we have other cultures too, back in Nigeria, with their various ways of showing respect. So we should be proud of our language. Teach your kids how to speak your language, either as a Yoruba man or woman, an Igbo man or woman, Ibibio man or woman, Hausa man or woman, Kanuri man or woman, Egba man or woman, Efik man or woman. So we should be proud. The kids, some of them want to know. They are innocent. They don't know. It's we as custodian that are responsible, that should live up to that task of putting them in the right way, nurturing them well, teaching them what will help them to succeed. I've seen on this land, I've asked high school students, what do you want to be? Some of them will tell you they don't know. They will tell you they don't know. But back in Nigeria, as an SS1 student, that was grade 10. I was able to know what I want to do in life. So you see, though our system might not really be the best, right? But we have some things that you cannot take away from us as Nigerians. You cannot, no matter how. So I am proud to be a Nigerian. So please, I will encourage my fellow Nigerians in diaspora. Let us be proud of who we are. Let us promote the culture of Nigeria. Let us promote our heritage. Yes, politically things might not be going on well. Yeah, it's not only Nigeria. Yeah, things might be worse compared to what we expect, but there's room for improvement. When we do peaceful rally, when we don't take the laws into our hands, certainly those in power will surely listen to us. It's not by hooliganism, it's not by fighting. No. Here in Canada, here in Edmonton, people do rally. The police don't disperse them. No. Because they were not constituting nuisance. They were not fighting. So I think I will encourage my fellow Nigerians in Nigeria. Let us have that sense of belonging. We have rights. We want to fight for that right. Let's do it well. Because those of us abroad too, we are watching. We want to come back home and say, yes, people have done it well, which you can help out. But whereby they've not done it well, you want to fight those in powers, and rally will turn a peaceful rally turns to bloody. No, nobody wants to stay. That environment will not be good. Our children too might not want to come back home. They listen to news, they watch. We are in a jet age. They see what happens in the social media. My kids at times will just ask me, Dad, is that place when they see some riots, some fighting, some things, they'll ask me, is that Nigeria? I'll say yes. They are yearning for some things, but they did not do it the right way. Right? So I just believe we just need to do things in the right perspective. Because again, it's only the living that can protest. It's only the living that can have sense of belonging. It's only the living that can leave a legacy and a secured environment.
Thank you very much, Prince. You are Prince Alaketu. You are the Assistant Secretary General of the Nigerian Canadian Association of Edmonton. You want to tell our audience where they can find more information about the Nigerian community in Edmonton before you go, sir?
Yeah, for now, you can find most of our information on ncaedm.com. So we are online, and that's our website. Also, we are on Instagram, Nigerian Canadian Association of Edmonton. We are on Facebook as Nigerian Canadian Association of Edmonton, and we are on Telegram also. And also, just to add, we are trying to build a Nigerian community, a Nigerian house, where Nigerians can go in, get information, just like a liaison office. So pretty soon, give us next year, everything will be ready. So Nigerians can come in, they can come in and see their house, where they can get information, where they can do meetings, where we can be able to reason together as Nigerians here in Edmonton.
Prince Alaketu, thank you so much for joining the Yake Show tonight. Thank you for coming, sir. Okay, so tonight, yes, until next time. See you soon.
Okay, thank you very much, Tudu and Yakshu. I'm really excited. It was a pleasure being here and talking to you and talking to my fellow Nigerians. Thank you. Do have a lovely night rest.
Thank you, sir.